Have you ever had one of those days? The kind of day where you're thinking of an old friend you haven't seen in years, and suddenly their favorite song starts playing on the radio. Or perhaps you're wrestling with a difficult decision, feeling completely lost, and you look up to see the exact same phrase you were just pondering written on the side of a passing bus. You might shake your head, smile, and call it a coincidence, a funny little quirk of life. But what if it's more than that? What if these moments are not just random chance, but quiet whispers from the universe? Little breadcrumbs left on your path, meant just for you. This feeling of a meaningful connection between your inner world, your thoughts, your feelings, your questions, and the outer world is something the wise psychologist Carl Jung gave a beautiful name to: synchronicity. He didn't see these events as mere coincidences. He saw them as evidence of a deeper order, a hidden web of connection that weaves all of life together. It's a profound and comforting idea, suggesting that you are not just a solitary traveler navigating a random world. Instead, you are in a constant, silent conversation with life itself. So, how do we begin to understand this conversation? How do we learn to hear the whispers? It often starts when we are at a crossroads, when we feel stuck, confused, or when we've sent a deep, heartfelt question out into the void. It's in these moments of vulnerability, when our usual certainties have fallen away, that we become more open. We start to notice the small things, the feather that lands at our feet just as we're thinking of a loved one who has passed, the book that falls from a shelf, opening to a page that holds the very answer we've been seeking. Jung believed that these moments arise from what he called the collective unconscious. You can think of this as a deep, shared river of human memory, myth, and experience that flows beneath our individual minds. It's a reservoir of wisdom we all share. Synchronicity, then, is like a ripple from this deep river reaching the surface of your life, creating a pattern that speaks directly to your current situation. It's the universe, or perhaps the deepest part of your own soul, reaching out to give you a nudge, a confirmation, or a gentle course correction. But the most important question is, how do we interpret these signs? This is where the real beauty of the journey begins, because there is no universal dictionary. A recurring image of an owl might mean wisdom and clarity for one person, but for another, it might be a reminder of a specific memory or a person they need to connect with. The meaning is always personal. It's a message encoded just for you. To begin decoding these messages, we can approach them with gentle curiosity, almost like a meditation. First, simply notice. Acknowledge the moment without judgment. Don't immediately try to analyze it or dismiss it. Just hold it in your awareness. How strange, you might think. I was just thinking that, and now I'm seeing this. Let the wonder of it settle in. Second, pay attention to the feeling. This is crucial. How did the synchronicity make you feel? Did it send a shiver down your spine? Did it bring a sudden wave of peace or a jolt of recognition? Did it make you feel seen? The emotion is the compass. It points you toward the significance of the event. Our rational mind can explain anything away, but our feelings, our deep gut reactions, often hold the truth of the message. And third, connect it to your current life. Ask yourself gently, what was on my mind right before this happened? What struggle am I facing? What question am I holding in my heart? The synchronicity is almost always an answer, a reflection, or a commentary on what is already stirring within you. It's not a random message from the blue, it's part of an ongoing dialogue. Of course, the skeptical part of our mind can pipe up, saying, "You're just seeing patterns where there are none. You're making it all up." And that's a fair thought. But perhaps the question isn't, is this objectively real? A more helpful question might be, is this meaningful for my journey? If seeing that repeating number reminds you to trust your path, if hearing that song makes you feel connected to hope, if that chance encounter gives you the courage to make a change, then the experience is profoundly real and valuable. It is serving its purpose. It is helping you connect with your own deepest wisdom. Jung once wrote, "As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being." Think of synchronicity as one of the ways that light is kindled. It's a spark in the darkness, a momentary flash that illuminates your path and reminds you that you are part of a grand, mysterious, and interconnected story. It's a wink from the cosmos, letting you know you've been heard, you are seen, and you are being guided step by step exactly where you need to go. So the next time life presents you with a meaningful coincidence, try not to brush it aside. Pause, breathe, feel into it. It may just be the whisper you've been waiting for. I would love to hear about a time the world seemed to speak directly to you. What was the synchronicity, and what message did you feel it held for you? Please feel free to share your story in the comments below. It's a beautiful way for us to see the magic at work in each other's lives. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment of reflection with me. May you walk your path with wonder. Until we meet again.